silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Ding dong ding dong, 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 ding dong ding dong. Ooh.
So, hello there, welcome to day 4 of the murder mystery. We have some more evidence. This looks very similar, the bag and the presentation from December the 2nd. Let's have a little recap. So we have a big list of names. I'm not liking the woman from the TV segment. Based on social media, I'm wondering whether her name might be Riley Abel. Of course, the fact that she said that she wants to go and meet the hunky reporter might actually rule her out. That's why she's there. She's not there for the interview. She's there just to meet the reporter. We have Mrs. Mary Kringle, who we know is bad-tempered and angry. She had a set to in a taxi rank last year. And then we have Johnny Bezel, who's in hospital with a viral infection, but he has a history of selling drugs to kids. No, not to kids. He has a history of selling drugs. So let's have a look what's in the bag. So this is December the 4th. Briggs investigations, item relating to missing person Kris Kringle. Copies handed to detectives for further investigation. So let's have a look in the bag. Right, so anything on the back here? There we go. Right. Hi folks. It's becoming obvious that our Nick was suffering a little. It happens to the best of us, let me tell you. We've got a little insight into his recent thoughts, which makes an interesting read. All indications so far, though, are that he was making positive changes and beginning to feel better. I'm pretty sure, unless something else comes up, of course, that his disappearance isn't voluntary, but remember to keep an open mind. I've also found a news clip that you might find interesting. Pop over to www.coldcaseinvestigationunit.com. Just head to this investigation and click day 4 for the link. Contents, mood diary and letter. So let's do it in the order that they've said. So we want the mood diary first. Actually, I'm going to look at the letter because they've done the letter first. So, Dr. Harold Letcher, A Better Place Counselling Service, 19 Low Street, Leicestershire. Dear Detective Sergeant Briggs, as per our conversation of earlier today, I can confirm I recently began working with a patient by the name of Nick Kringle. Nick has been referred to me by his GP practice, having complained of low mood and destructive thoughts. Due to patient confidentiality, I cannot discuss specific issues, but in my professional opinion, he posed no threat to himself and no threat to others. He appears to be a very kind and generous man, suffering work-related and relationship-related stresses. He is motivated to improve his mental health, and I do not believe his disappearance was by choice. He made mention of several local individuals who had it in for him. We plan to discuss this at our next appointment. I confirm I asked Nick to keep a mood diary which he was due to deliver to me during our planned session today, which he missed. So that was the 2nd of December. I have seen the mood diary shown to me by yourself, Exhibit AB1, and can confirm the sheets match those I gave to Nick last week. Yours sincerely, H. Letcher. And then there's some contact details. hello@happyplace.com. That's his email address. Right, so let's have a look at this mood diary then. So, 20th of November, bad mood today. I am feeling just overwhelmed. Oh, I know that feeling. Times have changed so much and I've been left behind. How many times have I asked, what would you like? No one ever asked me what I would like. No one cares. All day, every day at the minute. I show up for hours on end and people just take. Why do I bother? Who would care if I didn't even exist? Am I just old and past it? I think I am. What if this is as good as it gets? Score 2. So I take it 2 is a very low mood, very, very low mood. 21 November. The boys next door came round to complain about the smell again. I have no idea why they are being so difficult. I was here first with my animals. This time Heath made threats. I feel afraid of what they might do next. I wonder, am I the crazy one or is everyone else? If something or someone is bad, should they not be labelled as such? Am I the bad one for applying those labels? Why should those who do wrong get nice things? I don't know what to do next with those boys. Feels like it's going to be me or them. What a horrible situation. Right, their name is going on my list. So we have got Heath, next door neighbours, complaining, smell, and there was something else. Made threats. Made threats. So what I want to know is, why are these not being followed up? Other things that have been that we've come across. But his mood is 4, so it's actually a better mood than before. So he's had trouble with someone, yet he's a better mood than when he didn't. 22nd of November, better day today. See, it's not all bad. The factory is working to full capacity. The lists are up to date, and I managed to chat to some lovely, lovely folks. A few not so lovely, but mostly lovely. I don't know, maybe it will be okay after all. Even Mary is being nice to me again. I guess she wants something, but we'll see how that goes. I'm willing to move on. Mood 7 out of 10. 26th of November, so we've skipped 4 days now. What a horrible week. Maybe things had to get as bad as they possibly could before I could start to get better. I'm not even thinking about things at home anymore. Another bust up with the boys next door, and now Ed shows his face again. He thinks I owe him, but I don't owe him a thing. He got me hooked in, and I had to get away, and I had to get him away from me and from all the kids before he did any real harm. Ed. Who is Ed? He was just getting too crazy and erratic. I don't know what to do about him. He scares me these days. I just don't recognise him. Mood 5. Right, so Ed obviously needs to go on the list. Crazy and erratic. So could we have a drugs reference there? I don't know. It sounds... he's the one who got me hooked in, and I had to get him away from me. But he's got a mood of 5. So the last entry is 27th of November. I'm sick of feeling so low. Today everything is going to change for the better. Positive mental attitude. Come on, Nick, you have a lot of work to do. I'm ready to take on the world. A real corner has been turned here. Happy for the first time in ages. No more wallowing. And we have a score of 8. So why has his mood gone to 8? And the last entry, the day before, I've just said possibly a drugs reference. So I'm wondering if there's a reference there. But that is it anyway. Right, so there is also a news article. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this with that news article, and I'll try and get it into the video somehow, and then we might have some thoughts on it. I've just done that the wrong way. I want the label on the outside so that I can refer back to it. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so here we are back on the website, and I don't know if this was there before, if it's just popped up since I last did some recording, but we have clues there, and if we click on the clues we get 3 clues given to us. I don't know when I can use them, or if I can use them at all. and then we have answers there, and I daren't click that. I will be honest with you, the temptation is real. And we do have an envelope labelled day 25, which I expect is going to give us the answers. The only thing that's going to help me help you believe me is the fact that it's a sealed envelope, so you'll see if I've opened it. And it says, don't be like Jenny, these games are copyright protected. This means no copying, Jenny. So yeah, I don't know when we can use these clues, so I'm not going to yet. Unless it actually says that we can or we can't. But we are dealing with this 4th of December, and we have got a news broadcast.
Well, police are renewing their efforts to try and locate missing Leicestershire man Kris Kringle, who was last seen on November the 29th. His wife Mary made a tearful and emotional appeal exclusively to us here at CCIU News, asking for anyone with any further information to please come forward.
Nick, we love you and we miss you. If you're safe, please just send us a message. We just want to know you're okay. And if there's an issue, we can fix it. We can talk about it. Just come home, please. If anyone has seen Nick, my husband, please get in touch with the police. I think there's a helpline as well. Just get in contact with us. We want to know. And if it's something more sinister and someone has him and is keeping him against his will, then I will track you down. You have made a big mistake. Big.
Well, as you heard, that's some very passionate words there from Mary. Let's hope if anybody does have any information that they please do come forward soon. Let's go back to the studio.
Okay, so I found that rather interesting. So obviously you've got a nice calm Mary. Now one phrase that I found quite interesting, she said if there's an issue we can sort this. Why would she bring that up if there wasn't an issue? And then she started to lose her anger when she said if there's something sinister, you know, if anybody knows his will, you know, if anyone's holding him against his will. So yes, I found that interesting. Right, so guys, I'm going to leave it there. So that is the, I've forgotten the date now, the 4th of December. Tomorrow we have a new envelope with some more clues in, so hopefully I'll catch you then.